quote term is over, but do you think that he will switch again and become the prime minister and prop up another president? What is your best guess?
So, first of all, I just want to be clear about this. To the degree that which we interfere, Putin's going to react. I totally agree with Ambassador Matlock on that. What I disagree is the assumption that somehow we are interfering. We did not give one penny to the Democratic opposition when I was in the U.S. government. And I just want to make that clear because I think you said perceptions. Well, perceptions have to be rebutted when they're not true, okay? We are not fomenting revolution in Russia.
But we had an Assistant Secretary of State speaking on a telephone, a cell phone that could be monitored, talking about who should be the Prime Minister of Ukraine in a revolutionary situation. Now, what are the Russians going to think about that?
Well, that was a mistake. I agree with you.
Not only was it a mistake,
it was a mistake, but if you want to know the full details, it was the mistake in the
And you wonder about perceptions?
Well, let me give you the...
If it had happened in Cuba or Mexico, how would we have reacted?
So let me give you the full context of that conversation if you're interested. The conversation was about how to get a coalition government together with President Yanukovych. We, the United States government, the Obama administration, were seeking to diffuse tensions on the streets. And we, on February 21st, worked hard with our European allies to cut a deal between the opposition and Mr. Yanukovych. President Yanukovych, the vice president called him about a dozen times to cut a deal between him and the street. We were not trying to overthrow Mr. Yanukovych. And 12 hours later, for some unexpected reason, he showed up in Rostov. To this day, I don't know why he fled. So
my question
you said we need context?
about
There's
Putin?
a little context.
Hello.
But I want to come back to your question.
Thank you.